Hey there, legal eagles and TV throwback junkies. Welcome back to the worst episode ever. The series where I dig up the dregs. Episodes so dank IMDb voters rated them among the absolute worst in classic shows run. Today I'm tackling Perry Mason, and that ain't easy. Season 8, Episode 22, The Case of the Sad Sicilian, clocking in at a cool 6.7 out of 10. Yeah, firmly in the bottom of the entire series. Did a real injury sink this episode? Maybe. I can explain. Paul here. I'm an actor and former radio host. Now, well, I may not be convinced this is the absolute worst Mason outing. IMDb voters, aka the fans, definitely do. Oh, you know this series. You've got Raymond Burr as Perry, Barbara Hale as a trusty secretary, Della Street. You got William Hopper as Gumshoe Paul Drake, and Hamilton Berger, forever trying and failing to put someone behind bars. Oh yeah, Perry never lost a case, ever. All right, now on to today's plot. Italian tourist Paolo Porro arrives in L.A., charming his way through Italian immigrant circles. He shows up at the Baccio Monument Factory and meets the domineering patriarch Enrico Baggio. Soon a family feud, I know I'm getting the names wrong, featuring sons Massimo and Giamacome and daughter Elizabeth and dramatic newcomer Serafina boils over. Enrico accuses Paolo of arriving to kill him over some old Sicilian vendetta. Boom. Enrico turns up dead, and Paolo is arrested faster than you can say, objection. Cue Perry Mason in the court. We get preliminary hearing antics, dramatic revelations, and the real murderer has more motive than poor Paolo. And as a classic Perry Mason moment where he drops the name of the true killer with evidence, clear as day. The killer? Well, as it turns out, Enrico's own family had deeper motives. Inheritance, secrets, pride, that kind of stuff. Once Perry uncovers all that, Paolo is exonerated. The Baccios are exposed, and we wrap with Perry giving a satisfying speech about justice, like he always does. All right, before I dive into why this episode flopped, with fans, do me a favor, hit that notification bell, like the video. Go ahead, I'll wait. All right, I won't. All right, let's speculate why IMDb voters landed this one at the bottom. Cultural cliches. Yeah, the trope of the sad Sicilian tourist fumbling American culture, tipping scenes in dramatic accents, might have felt a little trite or just plain off-key to modern ears. Then there's the old recycled formula. Yeah, by season 8, critics argue Perry's courtroom reveals started to feel repetitive. This episode was no different. Feuding family, mistaken identity, red herring suspects, same old Mason structure. What about that very real injury? Yeah, Burr's right arm was injured earlier in the season during his USO tour, so it's hidden under his suit or in a sling through this entire episode. What's that all about? Weird. Maybe this physical limitation subtly changed his on-screen vibe, disrupting his usual swagger. Nah. Maybe. I don't know. All right, The Case of the Sad Sicilian. A tame storyline, tired tropes, a hurt hero. IMDb voters said enough is enough. If you've seen it, tell me what you think. Is there a worse one? Probably. Let's get heated in the comments like we always do. Hey, if you enjoyed this roast session, please hit like, subscribe, ring that bell, and don't miss my next worst episode deep dive. Until next time, objection sustained. Justice served. I see you next verdict. I'm no Perry Mason.